Hi friends. Welcome to Dentistry Love channel. Broken file retrieval part 2. Fracture of an instrument itself may not cause treatment failure. However, fragments present in the root canal can prevent proper preparation of root canal space. The overall endodontic prognosis following instrument separation is likely to depend on the stage and degree of canal preparation and disinfection at the time of the instrument fracture. Be too structurally invasive. A technique that doesn't require direct visibility to the fragment is bypass, where a fine file is inserted between the fragment and root canal wall and thereby negotiating the canal to full working length and enable thorough instrumentation and obturation with the fragment remaining in situ. Incorporating the fragment in the root canal obturation material considerably improves the case prognosis. Indications: for fragments located in the middle or apical 1/3 of RCT. For fragments beyond the curvature. After failure of a previous removal attempt. In cases when perfect visualization and straightening of the root canal can't be achieved or would be too structurally invasive. Advantages: more conservative procedure than the complete removal of the fragment. Less invasive. Relatively simple procedure. Often results in complete removal of the fragment. Allows achieving full working length, proper preparation, irrigation and obturation of root canal. Outcoronally under endoactivator, a sonically driven irrigation system, designed to safely and vigorously energize the hydrodynamic phenomenon. Procedure: if you find broken file inside the canal, first measure its level and the extension of it inside the canal with a proper radiograph. Adequate irrigation with a ultrasonic tip is better. Sometimes if the size of the file is less it may reach. Outcoronally under endoactivator, a sonically driven irrigation system, designed to safely and vigorously energize the hydrodynamic phenomenon. 8 endodontic ultrasonic tips in removing stainless steel fragments from the curve of simulated root canals. Here's the picture for your reference. The measured diameters of the tips of the endosonic instruments were as follows. K files 25 is 0.25 mm, ET25, Satelic, is 0.30 mm, Redo 2, VDW, is 0.30 mm, RT3, EMS, is 0.30 mm, Endo E3, W&H, is 0.40 mm, E7, NSK, is 0.42 mm. Pro Ultra 8, male fur, is 0.44 mm. CPR 8, Obtura Spartan, is 0.44 mm. Data was used to analyze the dependence between the size of the instrument and the degree of root canal enlargement during fragments retrieval. Root canal diameter at the level of the removed fragment. Straight line access with number 2 gate sklit and drill and enlargement to the separated file is made. Straight access to the fragment has to be created. Create a pocket between the file and dentinal wall. Shallow groove is cut along the outer curvature. After staging, ET25 tip was attached to the ultrasonic device and was activated first at the inner dentinal wall of the distal canal to create a tiny pocket approximately 1.0 mm deep from the severed surface of the file fragment. Once this narrow space was obtained, a shallow groove was cut along the outer dentinal wall such that there was no obstruction to keep the fragment from being pulled coronally. A solution is introduced inside the canal to cool down the heat generated during ultrasonic vibration. Ultrasonic vibration was applied to the separated file in the space created between the fragment and the inner wall of the canal, and moved in push and pull motions until the separated instrument jumped out of the canal. If the separated file shows no sign of disengagement after the attempts for 5 minutes, the loop device will be used to capture the coronal portion of the separated file to pull out of the canal. Once the fragment is peripherally exposed by at least 0.7 mm, the loop is placed over the coronal portion of the separated file and then fastened to secure the fragment. The obstruction is retrieved by pulling the loop out of the canal in various directions to dislodge the fragment from the canal walls. When the loop device is used, When the fracture is between 3.1 mm and 4.4 mm with a curvature greater than 30 degrees, loop device can be used. If you are not using ultrasonics, then will be continued in the next video. Thank you friends. Please do subscribe for more videos.